Hello guys and welcome to my channel. My name is Alexandra and in today's video I am going to show you how to achieve a very glamorous holiday makeup look. First of all, I am going to prep my skin and I am going to use blurring primer because I have some pores, and I am going to use this primer. This is a high adherence silicone primer for first of all I'm going to put the primer by the center in the center of my face, starting here, then on the nose and on the forehead, and I'm going to spread it with my fingers. Start with my eyes, and I will start with my eyebrows. I'm going to use to fill up my brows this Inglot Gel liner. This is in the color 17. I'm going to prep my lids. I'm going just only to show you on one eye, and the other eye I'm going to do it off camera. Okay, I'm going to prep my eyelids using this gel liner from Inglot. This is the 68 one. It's like this. It's a beige one. It has a very nice density. I'm going to use the same brush that I use to shape my brows, and I'm starting using it. I already lids finish up, and now I will start using the Kat Von D 10th anniversary eyeshadow palette. This is a very nice one. I will show you how it's in, how it looks. It has a very nice range of colors, and I am going to start by using the color, Ashley, I think it calls, maybe no, I will start using the color Nancy, is this one from in here, and I'm going to use it by using a very nice crisp brush. I am going to use this 228 Luxe brush from Zoeva. I'm going to start by applying this. This is going to be my transition shade. You will see that the colors are going to be way much more pigmented with this eyeshadow base because I do not set it. I let it just like that. It's a little bit sticky, but not something to worry about. Next, I'm going to layer another color. It's going to be a transition shade, and I'm going to use this nice orangey warm shade, this one from here, and this is called Ashley. This was the first color that I want to use, but I was thinking maybe I should layer another one. And I am going to use the same brush, and I am going to place it maybe in the same area but lower, just a little bit lower, maybe in, I will say, in my actually creased. Okay, and here we go. Next, I'm going to use a more defined brush, and I'm going to use the 227 Luxe Soft Definer brush from Zoeva. I'm going to use the more dark shade, this one it's called Malice, and I'm going to take it on my brush, and I'm going to place it much lower than the other two colors, and I am starting by applying in the outer V of my eye. I am returning with the first eyeshadow brush that I use, and I am blending out the edges. I will clean up here, so don't worry. Okay, now I want to use a darker eyeshadow, and I am going to use from from this eyeshadow palette, this is the Boysenberry Sunset Beach palette. I'm going to use the color Treasure. Is this nice brownie shade. I really like this one. And I'm going to use the same brush, Definer Brush 227 from Zoeva, and I'm going to take that color Treasure. Okay, and I'm going to put it in my other outer V. And slightly in the crease. I would like to curve up my eyes, my crease, and I'm going to use the same eyeliner gel from Inglot, the 668, and I'm going to use the same brush. This is going to carve my crease, starting from here. Flat brush. This is the Luxe Smoky Shader, the 234, I think. It's not very good of seeing this, and I'm going to take the shade Leafer, I think it's called. Is this beautiful green? I don't know if you could see it. And I'm going to apply the green right on that concealer or eyeshadow base. I'm going to wet just a little bit my brush because I want the color to pop up. I'm using the Matte Fix Plus, sorry. I'm going to take the first two brushes and I'm going to mix all the colors that I already put on my crease, just to soften up the edges and not letting that color to be that concentrated on my crease. The last color that I'm going to use is a very nice black one because I want to include black on my eyes, and I'm going to take this 231 Luxe Petite brush from Zoeva, and I'm starting by applying this on my outer V. Black soft brush, and I am going to take all the colors mixed up, and I am going to blend those edges. To finish up, I'm going to use just a little bit of pigment, and I'm going to use this Starlit powder 7 Air 01 from Makeup Forever. It looks like this, and I wanted to put this on the center of my lid, and I'm going to use this petite brush. This is the 237 Detail Shader brush, and I am going to heat up the center. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is to wing up, and I'm using the Inglot Gel liner. The color is 77, and I'm going to use the Zoeva 317 Wing Eyeliner brush. This is a very nice eyeliner brush, I really recommend it. And I'm going to use the Duraline makeup mixing liquid. This is a very nice mixing liquid, and it makes every product that you have waterproof, so you can mix it up in your foundation, in your eyebrow pomade, in everything that it's cream and you wanted to make it be waterproof resistant. And this is the wing. Now I'm going to put my falsies. I'm going to finish up the other eye, and I will be right back with you in about 2 seconds. Good. I finish up both eyes, and I already apply some falsies. And before I start with the face, I'm going to use mascara, and I'm going to use the Bad Girl one from Benefit, just to make sure that my falsies are connected with my natural eyelashes. These eyelashes are the Forever Lash, these ones, and the number is the 65. Now I'm going to start with the face, and I'm going to apply foundation, because you already saw that I do have the primer on. And the foundations that I'm going to use are 2 of them, because I'm going to mix it. It's the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup foundation. This is in the color 2N1, Desert Beige. And the other one that I'm going to use is the Atelier Paris one, and the color is Ultra Beige Pale 1NB. And I'm going to mix it because this is too dark for me and this is too light. And I'm going to mix this up. I'm going to use 2 pumps of this one and 1 pump of the Atelier Paris one. After I blend it up quite a bit, I'm going to use a concealer, and also I'm going to mix 2. I'm using the Too Faced Burn This Way multi-use sculpting concealer, and this is in the color Vanilla. This is a little bit too dark for me, not very dark, and I'm going to mix it with this Catrice Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer, and the color is 005 Light Natural. I'm going to put just a little bit of this one from Too Faced, and just a bit of this one, just mixing this one too. Very good. Center of the face, sorry, the bridge of the nose, the cupid's bow, and the chin with that Catrice, because it's much lighter. And I'm going to highlight those areas, not too much. My face is not that small, so okay. Now I'm going to set everything in place by using the Mercier Translucent Glow Setting Powder, and I'm going to do that by using the brush 105. I don't know what it's called because the name is gone. I'm going to make sure that I do not crease, and I'm going to setting also the places that I already highlighted. And now I'm going to use the RCMA translucent powder with a bigger brush. This is the 101 Luxe Face Definer, and I'm going to apply this on the other areas of my face. Not very much, just to set the foundation into place. Next, I'm going to contour my face using the, I'm sorry for this, but I use this so much, the Shade and Light contouring palette. This is from Kat Von D, and I'm going to mix those two shades. Just a little bit of bronzer, and I'm using the BB bronzer booster from Physicians Formula. This is in the color bronze. I am not very sure if there are many colors of this one, but you know. Okay. Some blush, and the blush I'm going to use is this from the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. That is the radiant one. I'm going to use those two colors, the Coastline and Terrace, these two ones. I'm going to mix them. I really like blush. It's one of my favorite parts. Okay, before I apply highlighter, I'm going to use Fix Spray. I'm going to use the MAC Fix Plus to make sure all those powders melt. And then I'm going to use the Anastasia highlighter palette. This is the Glow Kid Sugar. And I'm going to mix Starburst with the Gumdrop, those two. And I am using this brush. This is a Dew Care brush. This is from AliExpress also. And I'm going to mix them up. I'm going to finish up the lower lash line, and I'm going to use this brush. This is the BH Cosmetics brush. I am not very sure where do I get this one, but I will put you a link where you can find it. Okay, I am mixing those three shades from the Kat Von D palette, and I am going to start buffing this up on my lower lash line. Brown shade from the Sunset Beach palette from the Poison Berries, and the brush that I use to highlight, I'm going to clean it up, and I'm going to put this color very close to my lower lash line. Color that we want to use is the black, and I'm using this brow line brush. This is a brush from for the brows, but I'm using just to hit up the lower lash line, and I am putting this very close. I'm going to put a color in here, and it's going to be a very nice gold color. And I am using the shade from the 10th anniversary palette that it's called 5 Egypt. That's the name. And I'm going to wet my brush to make sure that this is the full of what you could do. Apply some mascara and then on my lower lash lines. Sorry, my lower eyelashes. Okay. Now, let's do some lips, because I do have so many things happened here on my eyes. I'm going to use a nude lipstick, but first I'm going to shape my lips using a pencil. This is the Essence one and the color is Jag. I'm going to contour my lips. This one. The final look. I hope you enjoy it, and before you leave, do not forget to hit that subscribe button and ring bell button. This way you will be notified every time I am posting a new video. I hope you like it, and I will see you in my next video. Kisses!